Oh, you weren't videotaping any of that shit.
Oh my god. I never turned it on.
I thought you did!
No. I'm not doing that all again.
Well, that's kind of...
Wow.
Sure, we need to
Wow, maybe, you know, when you don't make videos for a while, you forget to turn the camera on sometimes when you're trying to make a video. I don't know whose fault that would be. Why would I turn it on? I wasn't videotaping anything.
Well, you handed it to me.
Anyway.
After you messed with it.
Hold on. She handed you the soda. Was it open or closed?
It was closed.
Okay.
Oh, I see how it is. Oh, shit.
I just had to get it on tape.
Right.
One time I agreed with you. Right. That way you can never say that again.
Well, quick run through. We had a real good video going, but the switch broke to turn the blades on. Figured that out. So what we got here, switch to turn the blades on. Custom. And then from there we moved on to the headlights, which didn't work. So we took the lenses off, buffed everything, spray paint chromed in there, and put some sweet LED bulbs in there, as you can see. So I'm just going to be cruising this around the neighborhood at night. And then, you know, the shifter, the deck height adjustment was just way too hard to, too much effort was required to use it. So with this little extension, it pretty much just falls, you know, wherever you want it. And it's easy to just reach back there and grab it and put it right up. Got a custom piece of copper, piece of all thread underneath, a piece of a U-bolt that happened to be the right thread for that. And yeah, we're looking good now, so that's that. And we're ready to mow. Thanks for recording. Right there? There.
Yeah, sure.
Just tell me when to stop.
I don't know when to stop. Good. Whoa.
Perfect. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, let me get this back on there.
You could just mow like this.
I know, I'm trying to put this on so you can...
Mow?
Yeah.
You want to pull it back now a little bit?
No.
Oh, man, that's tasty. Oh, yeah, that's... Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that might be the second best thing we've done today.
Yeah, we keep making it better and better.
Oh, God dang.
Looks pretty good white.
Told you.
I know.
So we're gonna make a coffee table out of the steering wheel. An end table.
That's what.
We're gonna paint
Tentative
it. We're gonna
plan.
sand it, paint it. Oh, this project's not cool. We're gonna sand that down, paint it, figure out some kind of a stand, and then we need some rubber feet for the surface of the wheel, piece of glass on top.
Oh, what you should do if you're going to stock wheel.
That's a stock wheel.
I'm going to stock wheel for the base.
Well,
And then you
I got 4 of them right here.
I would definitely put her on hold.
Do I have a spare? I think I do. I think there's an extra wheel upstairs. I think I have a full-size spare. This is before the days of mini spares. Just came with a compressor in the trunk. Anyway, I don't know if I like that idea, but I don't have a wheel sitting around in the house. Oh, that one I almost bought, what did it have for a base?
It wouldn't have a wheel just sitting around.
That
It
one
would
in
have a
Monroe?
steering wheel.
I think it just had kind of a base, like, what's on the grinder or something similar where it's just, you know, a tube and
oh,
then...
what is it? A steering column? No, it wasn't a steering column. I don't know. Anyway. You got the transmission so we can throw it in and see? Do I have a transmission mount? Oh, you used the stock one, if I remember right, and you flip it around. I don't remember. There's something about the stock one works. It's been a long time since I looked into any of this.
Right.
Not that the stock mount works, but the crossmember works.
Have you looked underneath this piece of wood to see what's going on?
No, I'm never going to do that.
I still think it's funny that that guy, that good guy's that 1 year, and was like, I think this was my car.
That was funny.
And then he talked about a piece of wood, and you were like, yep, this was your car.
No, it wasn't that.
Wasn't that? I thought it was.
The lowering block that was cracked and held back together with a strap and a screw.
Oh, I thought.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Real soft tappers.
Whoa!
This one's very good.
Hello.
3/4 of the job is done.
Right. Throw this in the reuse pile. Model A floor.
You're gonna reset for the Model A floor.
Where's the screw?
Oh, how does that work?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out.
I think that's the firewall piece. This is the floor piece right here. I could be wrong about that too.
No, it says upper.
Lower. Well, I think the transition will fit. I don't think we need to test fit it. That looks pretty big.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna need another new carpet.
Oh, because it's short.
Whoa! Hello!
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice fit, actually.
Gas pedal situation's a little.
Well, I got a new one. Remember, we put it wherever you want. I'm just gonna put it on the dash.
On the wheel. So you can grab the handle.
Yeah, here's what's going on. I have to weld these in, cut the floor out, make room for an automatic transmission, and yeah, well, that's what's going on here now. Probably end up painting in here when we get that done. I don't want to, but I should, I guess. Anyway, there's your update on this situation. You might as well get the filter off or loosen it while you're sitting there. It's gonna dump oil all over you. It's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't remember where the filter is. Oh, it's right here. I got oil all over my glove. Second oil change of the day. Second customer.
Need a longer wrench.
Maybe.
Don't really have any. Well, these oil changes that you're doing are really being a lot of work for me.
Yeah. Roar.
Alright, well, someone's gonna have to loosen this drain plug. I have a feeling it's gonna be me.
I tried. I gave it valiant effort.
Let me just wear my good new hat under here. Oh, this wrench is all hot, like you've really been manhandling it.
I was manhandling it, but not with enough manliness.
Oh, that's really on there.
I told you. But you also have more upper body strength than I do.
Not really.
Yeah, you're a man.
You just needed a longer wrench. Okay, well, I better get out of here before the oil starts falling.
Yeah, my hair looks pretty crazy right now. But, you know, whatever.
I don't know.
This is not a beauty pageant. Please.
Well, according to some other people, it appears to be one.
Who's that? We're not going to say anything about that.
You really disappear when you work on this one.
What?
It's like you're way under there.
I know. You really did lose some of that for me. That was very nice. And once it's loose, you just need to... Okay, we're not going to drop this.
Yeah, don't drop the drain plug this time. Get you these sweet oil filter pliers again.
This one's got like the weird...
Alright, well, we'll be back sometime.
That thing.
Well, it's pretty full.
I know. That's why I was like, do we need to dump this out before we do?
It'll be fun to watch you dump that into the 5-gallon plant.
We need to dump it all over the floor.
I mean, if you want to clean it up afterwards, that's another way to do it.
Then we got this tub of towels.
Easy. Well, guess that's that.
Done. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, you left the wrench under there.
I did. Oh. You don't have to.
These oil changes are a lot of work. Great, you ruined another good shirt. Tired of doing all your laundry and stuff and things and stuff. It's a nice hairdo. Alright, well, congratulations.
So, this weekend, we remembered that this car needs an alternator and a starter, which, I mean, they worked okay, but we needed to tighten the alternator, but it wasn't really working as well as it should. And we remembered that there's like a clunk in the front end. Maybe we
didn't remember that there was. I knew there was something going on, but I looked at the rear end. I could never find nothing.
Right.
It felt like it was coming from the back.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I forgot about it. And we thought it was coming from the back, but we looked and we couldn't find anything. So now we're looking at the front to see what's going on. And what's the verdict?
With what?
I don't know.
Taking the transmission mount off to see. I can't tell how bad it is. I can tell it's not fully connected anymore.
No, that's not good.
So here's the situation. Bought this motor rebuilt, has a long block. For those who don't know, a long time ago. It ended up being bored 80 over, which we found out when we pulled the heads off. We pulled the heads off because one of the studs was pulled out of the head, bent push rod, blah blah blah. Then the cam went flat. So we put this cam in a couple years ago. I don't remember how long ago. More than a couple of years, not too long though. And it appears that this cam is going flat too because we keep getting noise out of this side, and one of the rockers always ends up being loose and we have to readjust it, which is a good sign that the cam is getting smaller. And I think we wrote down which one it is. Number 6 intake, I think, or number 2 intake. They both have stars, so number 6 and number 2. Anyway, hydraulic non-roller cam. We've been using the zinc oil, all that stuff. Broke it incorrectly, blah blah blah, both times. So I think possibly this has a bad lifter bore or two in the block, which is causing the lifters not to be able to spin. We've never pulled the, well, we've pulled the lifters out, but I don't think we looked into it that close the last cam we put in. So there's something going on. Whatever it is, this motor's 80 over anyway. I'm tired of messing with it, so it's garbage. So I need to find another block. I have the 383 over there, might put that in and maybe do something else in the Model A. Don't know. Either way, this is getting a roller cam, and whatever goes in here, I'm never putting another camshaft in it. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the valve cover and see what's going on. No, I don't know where I haven't looked to see where the engine is as far as rotation is, or you would adjust these or whatever, but this one looks to be all the way up. But it's also very loose, probably too loose. That is number 2 intake, which is marked down as one of our problem ones. The other one was number 8, which is compressed. It's open right now, but so I can't really tell. But this one's all the way up, and that is definitely loose. So definitely a problem going on with this camshaft. Either that or the studs are pulling out of this head, which I don't think is the case.
Those ones have been rebuilt.
These ones have been rebuilt, but I don't think they're screw-in studs, and I don't think they've been pinned or anything. But it's possible to screw in studs. I don't remember. But these were on the wrong side when Jim first got it together. And then when he bought AFRs, we put them on this.
Weren't those my old heads?
These were originally your old heads.
Yeah.
On the first engine. So anyway, who knows? But there's a problem. I know that much. Oh, and I had been making some videos. Had some footage of shortening the steering column in the shoebox here. But being that I'm using a GoPro and we were turning it on wrong because we hadn't made videos in so long, we forgot how to use it. None of the footage had any sound. But it was pretty sweet. And we shortened the steering column because I'm using an aftermarket wheel that's dished, and the wheel was way too far out. So we took like 3 inches out of the column. And that's done, and now we're in the middle of modifying the floor to fit automatic transmission, which I still need to buy. That's why we haven't welded these pieces in, is because I need the transmission so I can test fit and put the motor mounts in, stuff like that. You get the idea. So, just add this to the list of things to do, because there's never enough things to do. Yeah. Who's ready for a mess?
I think you are.
You got your shoes on.
Huh?
You missed. You got your shoes on.
I know. I felt it. Damn it, where's this all coming from? Well, you can tell me about that.
Every time. One of these days, we'll actually have
These are free.
supplies.
Right, those are free. Mike, I'm out of
Out of town.
towel.
It's like you just dropped them off.
I just threw some eggs in the garbage. Let me grab those out of there.
Sure.
We're planning on doing this again. I can get this up. Oh, here we go. Who's going with things?
Huh?
Going for it, huh?
What is it? Oh, okay. You have to twist it back and forth. There you go. Got it?
Yeah.
Can you pull that one out? The exhaust. Just pull that up out. See, I mean,
Now it goes all the way down.
so, I mean, that's stopping here, where this one's stopping down here. It's this height in the cam, which, so who knows, maybe the cam is wore. Maybe it wore the cam and not the lifter this time.
Alright. Guess that's possible.
'Cause I don't see any difference here.
It's not like these are different lengths.
They shouldn't be.
What?
You just bought those.
Yeah, and they were a set.
No, that's some shit I would have never fucking thought about.
Me
You
neither. I
just bought those brand new. What the fuck?
That's weird.
That was pretty good. Sound like these are different lengths.
Right? No, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, they shouldn't be.
This one's shorter.
I wonder if you check that number 6
Right. Obviously.
or check them all.
Check
I mean,
them all
really.
now.
What the fuck? Oh, boy, this is turning into some shit. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't know. How in the fuck? You got those from Summit too, didn't you?
Yeah, but they were not the best brand, but they were hardened chromoly or whatever. But I think they were like Proform or one of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I mean, they were decent.
Right.
Wasn't like they were chain Louis.
Now I want to check the ones. Didn't I? Oh, we just bought these. These are the last ones I bought, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we specifically bought those, the hardened ones, when you bought this can.
Right.
Because we had those break on the last one. I was like, hey, you might want to buy those. Oh boy.
So the short one is number 2 intake.
I wonder why it didn't feel like any power. You're only running a quarter lift on that side.
What's that? You want to explain what you're doing?
Put new push rods in, also called push tubes sometimes.
If you're Jimmy, they're called push tubes. Which I get it, they're tubes. But I just thought it sounded weird. He also used to call the A-arms A-frames.
I said it once.
Anyways, we found out the problem. I haven't been out here in a week to update everybody, nor have I made a video, so it doesn't matter. But apparently these Proform chromoly push rods are known,
Repeat that.
push tubes, are known for wearing down. I did a little research and read some reviews, and apparently a lot of people have lost motors due to these things wearing down. Because they're junk. And here I thought I was buying something not good. I knew it was the Proform brand, but still they were from Wally. Should have been fine. Nope. Garbage. So that's what happened.
Did you tell them that they're not the same length?
Yeah. We figured that out on the last stuff. So we thought they were different lengths, but really they started out all the same length. And then they just wore down. Mm-hmm. So that's that. This thing will be brand new. Still need set heads and just because I'd like to get rid of this alternator bracket. Set heads.
Where'd you put the cap?
I just saw it a second ago. It's right there on the table. The table.
Oh, I was like, why did I not see it?
I wonder if that bracket would work that guy had on the Model A. Remember that green one?
No.
I showed you with the short water pump?
Yeah, I remember it, but I don't remember what the bracket looked like.
I said you got it.
You could also just put a long water pump on here. There's plenty of room. Yeah, alternator brackets for short water pumps with no accessory holes in the head to mount in a Nova where you can't mount it down low because of the cross member. Pretty much no options. Unless you go one of those stupid things that like set it way up here. We can pretend it's a supercharger.
Great idea.
Alright, we'll be back in the next video. Well, this video might not go up till next week. We gotta go over and show your new project once you get it running. Now your turn to laugh like that.
I can't do it.
What about you?
I did it first.
Oh, you did?
No, I did it second.
Yeah.
We'll repeat. We'll look in the footage to see.
I